Alright guys, so starting off with the first monsters, we are doing Live Twin Leela. We're doing 3 ofs. I've honestly thought about using the extender for treat. It's still very debatable, but I'll still be testing it out. Second, we have 2 live twin Kisakills, and 1 Frost. Now, it did come up to where I had one Leela brought out because I had her in hand. Brought out Kill, summoned this, and it was against the Pearlies, where I needed a third, and I kind of not overextended, but I overused my resources with Kill, not thinking that I needed the third. So I might bump her up to 2 just to bring back a little more consistency with the Live Twin package, but overall it was actually pretty good. Then for the spells, 4 live twins, we're doing 2 Sunny Snitch. Sunny Snitch is a Rhoda for those who don't know, along with a time card in a sense. So essentially, every time your opponent normal or special summons while you control an evil twin monster, they burn 200, you gain 200. So it comes in nice for those games. And then 1 secret password. I was running this at 3. I bumped it down to 2, or nerfed it down to 2, but I'm still testing it out, like I said. Secret Password was nice. The only issue is since the format is still developing and everybody is basically still main decking Droll, it does play in. Secret Password does play into it, so I might just cut this out for the Sunny Snitch. The only reason why I'm playing the Secret Password, you'll see later on during the deck profile, and I'll explain. Then off to the Spright engine, we got 3 of the Jet, we got 3 Blue. Blue, of course, is your monster searcher. Spright Jet adds the Spright Spell Trap. Then we're running 2 red, 2 red, 1 carrot. 2 red actually comes up. It's actually pretty nice. If for whatever reason, like I did get Dark Rulered, I still had the Spright Starter set. Bring out red for the Misk, because I still had Effect Veiler in hand along with Imperm set. So it did come in clutch. And then, of course, because it got hit to 2 and it's now semi-limited, the Spright Starter. 2 really isn't, like, you really don't feel it. But against Kashtira, it does hurt if they banish 1 and all you have is 1 left. Like, that part really sucks, but other than that, it was actually pretty good. We have 1 Smashers for the removal, back row monster, especially like against Pearly. They try to go into Plump with Lily. You can do that if you don't have the Imperm or the Effect Veiler. And then, of course, 1 Gamma Burst. I went against Kashtira Rescue, and all I had to do was to literally bring out a few twins, some Spright monsters, activate this, attack per game. This thing is like amazing. So no trap. I've thought about using the trap and I might put it in. So, but I'm still debating on it. I know the trap can be good, but if you're going second, that's the part where it becomes bad. But we'll see. As far as the hand traps, we're doing 3 Ash, 3 Droll. Like I said, the format's still developing, so we're still not sure. I'm still keeping it in just in case. I know Vanquished Soul is kind of iffy right now. I'm still trying to figure it out. But it does hit everything else. You have Effect Veiler. It's decent. It's nice. But there were times where I had nothing but hand traps in hand. And I went first. I won the dice roll. So I wasn't playing, but for sure my opponent wasn't going to play either. And then you have 3 Imperms. Now, Imperms, of course, really good. Last monster would be Soul Scissors. Soul Scissors is actually a pretty decent card. You can bring it out with Gigantic so you can load in the grave. What it does is basically when a monster is destroyed by battle or card effect while this is in the grave, this summons out, and then he has a separate, or on a separate chain, the effect of summon, then you can target another monster and pop a monster, which is nice. So you can do Kill, bring out Leela target pop, effect of Soul Scissors, summon, on summon, effect pop. And it's really nice to like kind of break down your opponent's board um, and keep them from actually playing. Then we're playing 2 thrusts, which helps search the secret password. And then we're doing 2 talents for the thrust target, especially now because we're still in the hand trap format. I do have a feeling we're going to be going into power spells, but we're going to see with that. And then, of course, the one called by the grave. This actually helped me against the new dinosaurs because they tried to activate Mist. That's all they had in hand, so that way they can search. I literally had to set, and all I had to do was call by the grave because he had already Dark Rulered me, which means I wasn't going to die anyway. But activating this definitely saved me. It does feel sacky to actually draw into it, but called by is still pretty good. So there's no reason not to keep it in. On to the extra deck. We are running 2 Kisa kills, Evil Twin Kisa kills, 2 Evil Twin Leelas. There it goes. Evil Twin Leelas. We're doing 2 Trouble Sunny. It's always nice. I mean, of course, you have your draw, you have your pop, you have your non-target sand, and your big body. It is really hard for people to get over Trouble Sunny just because she's so huge. But she's amazing. I will knock it down to 1. There was only once that I saw the second one, but even then, by that point, you're already winning. So there's really no point. Then you have the generic Link 2s, which would be Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Cerberus. Cerberus also plays good with the Soul Scissors, with discarding for cost, target, pop, effect Soul Scissors, so on and so forth. Nightmare Phoenix is actually pretty decent. It saved me maybe once, but other than that, I think they're pretty good. Then you have 1 Muckracker. I actually might want to put 2 to replace the other Trouble Sunny. But other than that, also it has a protection effect. So if, let's say, they try to battle another monster, or for whatever reason, you can simply just use a protection effect, send either this or one of your other fiends that you control on the field, and it does not activate. It's more like kind of like a Dingirsu effect to just protect it. Then we're running, for the XEs, we're running 2 Zeus. Yeah, I know Kashtira got hit with the Diablosis and stuff, but sometimes you need that second one, to be honest. You have the Down Nerd. You have Ninja Mosquito. Ninja Mosquito actually OTK'd today. He had a whole board against the Kashtira rescue deck. He had everything on board. Big body monsters, 3,000. All I had to do is smash his defender away. I had maybe my whole board full, but I couldn't. There was no way for me to beat over them. Especially because they were getting a boost anyway. So you go into Mosquito and basically just attack everything in defense. Put the token on the biggest monster, which was 3,000 at the time. Attack with 3 other monsters and then burn them for 9,000 damage. It's actually really nice, and everybody always questions and asks, like, is it once per turn? No, it's not. It's amazing. The 1 Jin Buster, which I summoned maybe twice today, which was nice against the Pearly. I had Jin Buster, then I had Red, and I mean, it was really nice. I misplayed on that one. That was my only loss, which was against Pearly, but that's on me. Jin Buster's still nice, especially if you go into the Evil Twin play. You're locked into Fiends, and he is a Fiend. So you can still use Sprite and Jet, or Sprite, Blue, and Jet to go into Jin Buster. And the 1 Gigantic Sprite. The only reason why I am playing 1 is because I only have 1. I'm still currently trying to get the second one. It's coming in the mail, but it's still really nice. Second one obviously does come up, so I had to be very picky on my plays of when I want to use them, how I want to use them, and if I want to keep them on board. Obviously, I would play 2, and I would definitely maybe replace a Zeus or the Trouble Sunny. But like I said, still to be determined what I want to take out. But either way, still did really good even with just that 1. Now onto the side deck. For traps, we have 3 super ancient organisms. This is really nice. This helps against Kashtira. This helps against Branded. I mean, either way, it was still really good. So I can't complain. I think I saw it maybe once against the Dino package or dinosaurs with the new support that they got. But even then, by that point, there was already a game with a call by. For back row, you have Harpy's Feather Duster and 3 Cosmic Cyclones. This is for Runic, who got a slap on the wrist. This is for Labyrinth, Eldritch, whatever trap decks, or back row removal. Then we got 2 of the ghost spells. This was for the Soul Vanquish deck, because I know that they reborn along with 2 DD Crows. DD Crows also helps against Pearlies. With Pearlily, you just DD Crow the card, or if they have Plump already, they want to do that. All right, we'll go ahead and DD Crow one of the cards away, and it's actually pretty nice. For Pearlies, you have Nor. For Nor, you have the Kaijus. Kaijus are actually pretty good. If you do Kashtira, you can Kaiju their Arise Heart if they still are landing on that. And it's a level 8, so they can't use it as material. And then for time, of course, we have Red Resonator. Overall, the deck performed fairly well. I'm still going to be testing with it, but we'll see what happens. We're probably going to take it to regionals. We'll see. But for sure, everything else is changing. So I'll keep you updated with everything. I appreciate y'all guys. That's been my deck profile. Don't forget to check out mainphase.com for these wonderful Ambu sleeves. And we are also doing pre-orders for the Hinata deck box. So be sure to check that out. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Peace.